Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I will show you how to use the Royalty FX 2020. I will show you how to put this trading system to use, okay? We've been waiting a long time for this. This is the official Royalty system. What we tested in the past, you can go ahead and delete those indicators, okay? This is the new updated system. This is what we're gonna roll with, okay? All right, so what I wanna do is show you guys a way to scalp the market, also a way to take trades or take positions to where you can hold them longer. So let me explain everything to you. Let me break everything down for you. Go ahead and take notes so you can understand each function, okay? All right, so let's get started. So make sure you do not have any session breaks on or any grids. Make sure you use Control Y to remove the session breaks, Control G to remove the grid. All right, so this blue line here, each time you see a blue line here, that represents the beginning, the start of the week, okay? This vertical line is the start of the week, okay? These blue lines here represents the previous week open and close, okay? The previous week open and close are the blue lines. Your open is at the top and your close is at the bottom. Okay, the orange lines represents the previous day high and low. This is the high of the previous day. This is the low of the previous day. I love this because you can actually back test. You can go back, because on the previous system, we just had the line all the way across and they actually had repainted each day. Well, this system, we had it to where the lines actually stay the same throughout the entire course. So let me show that to you. Even if we go back and we look at setups, we already see even here, this was the previous day low where you got a signal of a reversal, and then you had an entry signal here, and you could have took this trade here off of the previous day low. Even if we go back further than that, okay. Even if we go back further than that, same thing here, okay? All right, so let's go to the next one here, is the blue dotted line. This pink dotted line should be the monthly open, okay? And then here is the monthly close line, okay? So you got purplish, pinkish for the open and a baby blue for the previous month close. Now, if you take a trade off these levels here, you can actually gain some massive pips. Just like what happened here. Not only even right here that it was at the previous day low right here. Let me move this over. Not only was it at the previous day low, it was at the previous month close, right? And it's a lot of buyers come in at these levels. The market respect these levels. These are not your ordinary support and resistance levels. Of course, we do use it as support and resistance. So you have your, again, your previous week open and close is blue. Your previous day high and low is orange. And your previous month open is purple. And the previous month close is baby blue, okay? Over here on the right is your info map. Info map actually tell you what currency you're looking at. It'll tell you the broker time, the time frame. I can switch to any time frame here. We go to the 15-minute. It tells me we're on the 15-minute time frame here. It tells you how many minutes to the next candle. Your spread is here. If you have any positions open, it will tell you right here in this area. Total pips that you're gaining. And that's, if you have 10 positions open, it's going to calculate all the pippage, right? It's going to calculate the total pips among all positions. Same with the total profit. It's really the same exact thing. You got your GMT time here, tell you the date, which is Tuesday. So now, well, today is Monday, but of course this is the Asian session, so it updates. This is actually Tuesday in the Asian session. It's already considered the next day. All right, here is the session that tells you you're in. The market actually closed, so it should update here in the next, I don't know, the next 10 minutes or so. We'll see. All right, and that's pretty much it on that. If you want to move this, you can remove this. All you have to do is right-click, go to indicators list, click on Royalty FX 2020. Where it says display info map, you can turn it off if you would like. And boom, there you go. There you have it. Okay. Next thing we want to look at, let's scroll through a couple of pairs. Let's look at CAT JPY. Okay. Now you can use it on any time frame that you choose. I like to use the 1 hour. So just looking back at this, I do like to trade at these particular levels, either the blue line, the orange line, or the baby blue line here. You see how I respect these areas? This is the monthly close. You see how price came down, went up, and respected this particular area here, and then it dropped. That's what I'm talking about, guys. These are not like pivot points or anything like that, but these are special areas that I like to trade reversals off of, okay? All right. All right, so if you go back, you can see here where prices has came off of the previous day low. You got a alert here, which is the green star. You do not enter at the green star, okay? You do not enter at the green star. You want to enter when you get the hand gesture. You take the trade up. Let's say it came on here. You take it to here, 22 pips. Now, where your stop loss is going to go, I'm going to show you 2 places you can put your stop loss. Okay, let me show you an example. So let's say we took this trade here. Let's zoom in. Let's say we took this trade here. Okay, we entered right here. Your stop loss, you can actually put it above the previous day high or at above the star. Me personally, I like to put it above the star. And look at the market just dropped. Did come up here and retest. 129 pips there. You didn't really get an entry signal right until right here somewhere. Now you could have put your stop loss right here, or yeah, right here actually. $54 pips, 55 pips. Let's go back a little further. Okay. Even with this, you could have took this trade here. Your stop loss would have been here, above the star. You could have cashed out at about 20 pips or so. Or you could have cashed out at 50 pips. The market did keep going down. Let's measure that. About 92 pips. Now this yellow dotted line, okay, you can use that if you want to try to get in early. You can. That is going to give you a way to get in early. Okay. If you must get in early, you want to wait. And I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you here. Give me just a second. See how price closed below this dotted line? Well, that would be considered a good entry. Or you can actually wait for the hand gesture. It just depends on, you have to back test it and see which one actually worked better for you. Sometimes you can actually get in, if you get in here when this candle closed below this dotted line here. Sometimes you can get in, you know, 5 to 7 pips early. There's been times when you get in 10 pips early, you know. Trying to show you an example, like right here. Okay, you do not trade the star. Okay, you wait till it closes, and then you take the trade here. Or be on the safe side, wait till you get this hand gesture, which is your entry signal, and then take the trade. So if you would have took it here, you would have got in. Actually, here you would have got in about 25 pips early. Now we're looking at higher time frames too. So you can actually gain more pips on the higher time frames. Okay, so as you can see, each time we got an entry, a star, and then a hand gesture or an entry signal, the market went that way. Okay, now this system, I've back tested it, and I got some trades running right now. So I took about 13 trades and I lost 2. Okay. I got 1 right now running. I'm about to close that one out. So let's say I took 14 trades and I lost 3. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Worst case scenario on the pullbacks, what I've experienced, the most that it pulled back on average is about 10 pips, 10, 15 pips. At the most, about 40 pips. Let's say you put in a $1 lot size, where it's $1 per pip. You could be in a hole $40. until it turn around and go in your favor, and you make $40 or more. It's been one where I had US 30, where US 30 pulled back on me about $60. So $60 in the hole, but I only held it for maybe I don't know, 4 hours, and my took profit at $177. It's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. It does work on indices. It does work on exotics. They do look kind of crazy with the exotics. Some exotic pairs are just all over the place. This one is pretty smooth. Euro Mexican. Euro Tri. Let's go to Euro Tri. Yeah, a lot of consolidation going on here. A lot of consolidation. Okay. Now let's talk about one thing here. Okay, right there. You guys want to know what repaints, okay? I'm going to tell you what repaints. Straight to the point. I'm not going to say nothing repaints. Okay? The previous system that we were testing, and I'm glad we updated this. The other system we had, almost everything was repainted. So let's start off with what doesn't repaint. What doesn't repaint? The monthly lines, or the monthly open and close, they do not repaint. The previous week open and close, they do not repaint. The previous day high and low, they do not repaint. The star, it does repaint. Okay, that's why I do not enter on the star. The hand gesture, it does not repaint. Okay. Matter of fact, if you want to be sure, I would say the best trade that you want to take are at these lines here, right? I don't know what happened here. Maybe the star, even looking at this, maybe the star was here at one point, right? Because I'm looking at these wicks. Maybe it was here at one point, and maybe it repainted to here. Who knows? I'm not looking at it in real time, right? I mean, I'm looking at it in real time now, but I don't know what happened here. But I do know that it does repaint. So maybe the star was here at one point, and then it moved here. Well, I wouldn't have took the trade here anyways, because where am I in here? I don't see a previous day low. I don't see that I'm at any kind of key area to trade. I don't see the weekly close. I don't see the monthly close. So I'm not going to trade at that area anyways. It's not a high quality area to trade. The high quality area to trade is here. That's what these lines for. You got to use everything together, every single thing together. So you want to trade at these lines here. Even look at this here. Of course, you didn't get a signal there, but the market still moved. It dropped, right? It dropped. Came here to the monthly, respected the area, went up a little bit, and then it dropped. Same thing happened here. Of course, we don't have an entry signal yet. So I want to show you this thing with trend lines. I kind of wanted to say that for another video, and I think I will. Yeah, I will, but I'm going to just touch on it really quick. right. Turn this on here. Guys, if you feel like you missed something, pause this recording and go back. Go back and watch the recording, okay? Go back and watch the video. I guess the monthly lines are still on here. Or whatever. Okay, so let's look at Euro NZD. So how I look at this, I'll start off looking at a higher time frame, okay? I see that on the 4 hour, I'm getting some really good entry signals here and right here. So what do you think I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna wait to enter the trade when price get back right here. I wanna see a star and I wanna see a entry hand gesture signal to tell me when to get into the trade. So what I'm gonna do, of course, I'll write down the price that I'm looking to take this trade. Where we at now? Hold on, let's see something. We're about 50 pips or so away from where I want to take the sell position. I want to take it here. So what I do, I drop down to the hour or the 15-minute. Hold on, what price was that anyways? Give me just a second here. Let me see what price that was. That was somewhere around 75013. Let's go to the 15-minute. 75013. Tell you, I like the hour. So right here, I want this to, I know it's telling me down right now. I gotta put my lines on here and see if I'm at any key level. But I still wanna see this price where we are. I really wanna see it bounce here and go up here, right? I wanna take a sell close to this area here. Okay, so that's kind of how I trade with the trend according to the higher time frames. I drop down to a smaller time frame and kind of gauge it and see where I'm at. Now these trend lines, I have it set to where, okay, and I actually can, and I didn't mention I can actually have it to where these trend lines do not refresh. So I got it on auto refresh, just kind of like repainting. But I can set it, if I do not want it to do an auto refresh, I will go down here, scroll down here, and see where it says auto refresh. I can turn that to false. That way you can see, you can gauge a true break of a trend line. Now you will see the trend line, you will see the price break the trend lines and, you know, make their moves, but after some time, it will adjust, okay? Let's cancel that. Okay. All right, so we'll talk about the trend lines in another video, but this is how you use the royalty system. The reversals based off of the, again, based off of the monthly open and close, weekly open and close, the daily high and low. You want to trade reversals at those areas. Do not trade the star. You want to wait for the hand gesture, okay? But again, you want to take these trades at those levels. You just don't take them anywhere, okay? That's what's important. So that's all I have. If you have any questions, hit me up. This is the complete system. I'm not changing it. This is the complete system, okay? Go ahead and test it, and you'll do good. You'll do good. All right, you guys, take care.